Yo, what's going on, everyone? How about that ending, though? It was a little unnerving. Anyways, back to our story in our dating life. Let's get to it. Graves pops in and out of the cafe like a stray cat over the next couple weeks, never staying for long. I still don't know what he's doing when he's gone. The days come and go and we settle into a routine. Everybody shows up and does their thing. I'm getting better at my job, and I'm getting better at some other stuff too. Hey Mochi, check it out! Mochi opens one eye and lumps his tail once against the side of the couch. I'm almost totally sure he understands me now somehow. Wah. When I talk to him, it's not like I'm talking to a sentient pillow anymore. He actually acknowledges what I say and responds. It's not that weird to talk to your pets anyway, right? I mean, it's not like he's literally talking back to me. That would be weird. I sit two cola cans next to each other, then take a step back. Are you watching? You better be watching. Meh. Okay, here goes. I concentrate, and the cola cans flutter apart into long ribbons, like potato peels. They collapse on each other and form a jumbled mess of aluminum. There's some soft crunching while the ball of soda can wobbles around a bit. Shapes begin to emerge from the ball of aluminum and ribbons. Arms, legs, ears. Then before you know it, ta-da! A soda can sculpture of a cat. It's you! Mochi makes a little huffing noise, then closes his eyes. I set the cat sculpture aside with the others. What, you don't think it looks like you? You're the worst audience. I'm gonna show this to the guys at the cafe. They'll appreciate it. I think I feel comfortable enough with my, magic. I guess I might as well call it, to bring it up to everybody. I can demonstrate it now, after all, so it's not like they have any reason not to believe me. The real problem now is figuring out how the heck to bring it up. I'm going to mull that one over a bit, but I suppose a day or two more of planning wouldn't hurt. I should start getting ready for work. I had a couple days off, but I've still been going in to hang out with everybody almost every day. What can I say? I really like everybody there. Some more than others. Okay, one especially more than others, but whatever. But again, first things first. We'll worry about that cat situation, and then I'll worry about the cute coworker situation. Priorities. I grab my keys, smoosh my face into Moshi's to say goodbye. He hates it. And then head on my way. Brr. I haven't seen any trace of that creepy guy since I saw him a while back, so I've started trying that other route to and from work when I need a change of scenery. It's not a great change, to be honest. There's still a lot of rusty junk lining the road, and it feels like I see more every time I come down this way. It's so deliberately placed that there's no way it isn't on purpose. There's a stack of old car parts that almost looks like a tower. If you look at it the right way, it's almost artful. Today, though, there's a different addition to the walkway. Graves? He's right there, very much human, standing over the rusty, decrepit bike. He's so lost in thought I wonder if he even notices I'm here. Graves, what's up? Oh, Avery. Just assessing the litter around the cafe. Yeah, it looks like someone's been using this walkway as a trash dump. So they have. Do you think it's one of the shop owners around here? I know the culprit. The true matter is to probably deal with its disposal. That's not our job. If you know who it is, make them do it. Regretfully, I do not believe we can stop him. He looks so serious. I mean, I can't blame him. This is an eyesore and it's probably hurting business. What a jerk. Who is it? Nobody you know. Don't worry about it. Well, I guess if he's not gonna stop, we should start cleaning it up. I'll help carry some of it. I roll up my hoodie sleeves and reach out to grab the rusty bike hand. What? Graves' hand. His fingers coiled tightly around my wrist so quickly that I didn't even see him move. Don't touch it. His eyes hold an intense, stern glow as the stare bores into me. For just a moment, I feel that chill claw up my spine again. Okay. Sorry. Forgive me. It's too dangerous to do this without correct procedure. You haven't learned enough yet. This is a lot more complicated than just picking up trash, huh? Please, don't worry about it. I can't help wondering if this is related to some other weird things I've seen around here, you know? I'd rather you just focus on the cafe and leave this to me. Please don't worry about it. You're so opaque. I seriously don't get you at all. I've been hearing that since before I could speak. I'm used to it by now. I wish you'd just tell me straight up what's going on. Consider it a management problem. How is the job treating you? You enjoy it here, yes? Well, maybe if I had a boss that told me the truth it'd be easier. No need to be contentious. I'm doing the best I can. I truly am sorry for the mess, Avery. I'm not the one you should be apologizing to. Talk to the rest of the staff about that. Best case scenario, this will be dealt with soon, and we can all forget about it. And if the best case doesn't happen, then we'll have a new bridge to cross. Well, you'd best head in. Wouldn't want to be late after all. You gonna write me up or something if I am? I don't think I'd need to after Finlay got through with you for making her open by herself. Shoot, you're right. Well, later. Till then, there isn't much more time until we open, so I hurry off to the cafe. Avery, there you are. I was starting to get worried. Sorry, I got sidetracked on the way here. I ran into Graves. I guess talking to the boss counts as work, huh? No, it doesn't. Graves couldn't keep hold of a topic if it was stapled to his hand. We hurriedly get to work finishing pre-open setup. Though it doesn't really matter because it's a slow morning. The first person to come through the front isn't even a customer. It's Graves. Fancy meeting you here. You want some coffee? The usual? Not right now, thank you. Please pay me no mind. I'll be in and out today. Maintenance work. Finally! The sink in the kitchen has been backing up something fierce lately. Not that kind of maintenance, my friend. Security improvements. He blows through the building and disappears through the back door as quickly as he arrived. Reese watches him go and takes a few wavering steps toward the door before deciding against it. I guess even Reese can't outboss the boss. Security improvements, huh? What the heck is that supposed to mean? That is weird. Well, back to work, huh? Yeah. It's hard to focus on work when I can see Graves pacing back and forth in front of the big glass storefront. Luckily, it's a slow day, so I can excuse myself every so often to peek in on him. I just think I saw him bury something under a loose tile. At one point, I dip my head out to see what he's doing, and he's just standing there, staring at the wall, tracing a picture on it with his finger. I'm sure he's just doing it to look busy, but then I catch a glimpse of something, like light reflecting off a piece of metal on the wall itself. It flashes for a moment, and then it's gone. Maybe I'm seeing things. Maybe he's doing something to the building? Something arcane, I guess. But even if he is, why? Why is he suddenly so concerned with security? Is he setting, like, a magic anti-theft alarm or something? Or is it something more sinister? I can't help but think of his weird behavior this morning, and his focus on the rust piles. Something must be coming. Something as serious as the cat curse. If he's gonna just leave us in the dark, I've gotta do something. It's time I finally talk to someone about magic. The book, the curse, everything. Who's it gonna be? I know just who to start with, but it looks like he's on his way out. Where? It's the middle of the workday. I really need to talk to him. He's the only one I think I might understand. Hey, Reese? Avery, shouldn't you be working? There's like nobody here. Do I need to assign you busy work? Oh, stop trying to act like the boss for a second. I have to talk to you. Can it wait? I'm about to go discuss something with Graves. Do you know what he's doing? Of course. No, I mean like, do you know what he's really doing? I'm not sure I follow. His security arrangements don't involve any traditional anti-theft system. I think I know what's going on. I feel like he's staring into my soul, somehow. I wish I could tell what he's thinking. So, let's talk. But not here. Okay. Come with me to the basement. This was my idea, and he's already claimed it as his. What a brat. Is there something down there? No, that's the point. Come on. How about you ask nicely? But you're the one who wanted to talk. Not to a rude dude like you. Say please. I can just leave. I could too. My uncursed human self walking right down the road however I please. Oh, come on. Let's just talk about this and get it over with. He grabs the hood of my jacket and gives it a solid tug as he heads toward the basement stairs. That's a strange way to pronounce please. Avery. Maybe now isn't the time to tease him. He's actually taking this seriously. Alright. Here we are, among the rattlesnakes, skeletons, geodes, stuffed crows, and bags of sugar. This is probably Graves' favorite room in the whole building. Do you think it's news to me that you broke the curse? You did it weeks ago. Eh? So you know how to do it too? Well, no. I just know that you did it. What spells have you been studying? Where did you start learning? Don't tell me you just stumbled into it. Wait, back up. How did you know I've been studying magic? Witches can recognize other witches, Avery. You aren't very secretive. I saw you practicing an incantation on your break. You're too dense to notice it yourself, but it's obvious. I am not Wait, does that mean you're a witch too? Oh my god. I'm not that dense. To answer your question, I am a witch. My father is a witch. Graves is a witch. Now you are too. I had no idea. Of course you didn't. Witches work hard to keep hidden. You'd know that if you had a proper teacher. It's baffling how you'd get as far as you have on your own. Most witches teach by succession and apprenticeship. So does that mean you're Graves' apprentice? Looks like she finally figured out how her brain works. Come on. Why are you being such a pain, even now? Do you like picking on me or something? Sorry. Yes, okay, I'm his apprentice. Since he and my dad are friends, he offered to teach me. So that's the only reason you came to work here? Of course not. It's just some additional responsibility on top of the job. Though Graves hasn't had time to tutor me lately. Like, in the past few days? Yeah. Ever since he became occupied with whatever is occupying him. He hasn't even told his apprentice what's up. That's extra suspicious. Maybe Reese is saying that to throw me off his trail. You're his apprentice and you can't break the curse? How am I supposed to believe you aren't responsible for this whole thing? Why would I tell you all this if I was behind it? I don't know, mind games? I'm not playing mind games. You're being paranoid. I'm not. I'm being cautious. I probably already said too much. If I were responsible for the curse, why would it also affect me? Maybe it's to throw me off. I mean, if a newbie like me can break it, why couldn't you? Ooh, that was the wrong thing to say. I've seen him irritated plenty of times before, but I think this is the first time I've seen him angry. That's what I've been asking myself. How did you do it? Did you get lucky? I don't understand. I've been doing this since I was a child, and you just waltz in here and do something I can't. What do you have that I don't? Do you think you're better than me? I honestly have no idea what I'm doing, and it scares me. I'm in over my head, and I have no clue what to do, or how to help, or even if I can help. I was gonna offer to teach you, but obviously I don't have to. So I guess I'm asking for your help. I don't think he's lying about this lack of involvement. He feels so small, so vulnerable right now. I almost feel bad for accusing him. Maybe I screwed up and undid it by accident. I don't know. I can't tell. I have no idea if I'm using the right form or whatever. When those wide, untrusting eyes stare at me, I don't know what to do or say. When that familiar smirk cracks, though, I feel relief sink on my shoulders. You're right. One wrong move and you could end up with a wildly different spell than intended. Surely this was a fluke. I better come with you to supervise. You need a mentor? I suppose that will have to be me. I guess that's all it took to turn him back on track. So I'm the apprentice. What are you gonna show me first? I want to see what you've studied. Take me to where you've been practicing. We'll start there. Why, of course, Reese, you can come over to my house. How nice of you to ask politely. Apprentices don't need to be asked. This one does. Fine. May I come over tonight, Avery? Why, yes, you may. We'll order dinner and I can show you my stuff. Excellent. I'll wait out front after work. Perfect. It's a date. I said it flippantly, but his shoulders jump at the word. You know, the word? He turns away, suddenly very interested in the dusty book stacked in Graves' curio. Yeah, sure, great. See you. Alright, back to work I go. Great. Remember to wipe down the tables and restock the condiments. Does his reaction mean what I think it means? Nah, it can't be. I spend the rest of the day idly rearranging napkin holders or throwing jingle balls at Owl to get his attention. It doesn't help much. Reese sticks out from time to time. There he is, inspecting the same wall Grace was messing with earlier. He'll know what's going on. The real question is whether or not he tells me. Is he gonna snitch on me? Let them try and stop me. I shouldn't doubt him. He's a brat, but he's not a bad person, right? There he is, sneaking peeks at me because he thinks I'm not paying attention. I'm on to you, buddy. Nothing gets past these eagle eyes. Most of the time. Sometimes. That look, though. Can't really read it. Is he suspicious? Jealous? Or is it something else? I shouldn't worry about it right now. One step at a time. Finally, the day winds down. You know how sometimes you can see the sun start to set? And then before you know it, it's already dark? It's kind of like that, but with Reese suddenly staring at me expectantly. I'm ready if you are, but don't skimp on your cleanup because of me. Oh, I'm way ahead of you. I finished all that earlier, like a good little worker bee. What's in the takeout bag? Looks like books, yarn, rocks, pencils, a package of pushpins? What could he possibly need with all that? You going camping? This is for you. For teaching, of course. Do you use this in your magic? Don't talk about it so openly. You never know when the wrong person is listening. They're for drills. Beginner's practice. Stuff I practiced as a kid. You still are a kid. We're the same age, you know. Our birthdays are only 2 weeks apart. How do you know? I never told you my birthday. Confidential employment information. Yeah, confidential for Graves. Are you snooping my files? Of course not. You're being paranoid. Now let's go. I don't know where your place is, so lead the way. Yeah. You'll have to carry this. I obviously can't. You got it. Oh, man, this is heavier than I expected. I head out first and cross the cafe perimeter. Reese is right behind me. Come to think of it, I've never actually seen a transformation. I wonder what it looks like. Is it quick, slow? Is it a fluid morph, or is it instantaneous? Is it like a poof of smoke? One little peek won't hurt. He takes one last step forward and... Achoo! Aw, crap, he changed the moment I sneezed. I can't believe I missed it. What crappy timing. Did you try to watch me change? Of course not, it just got dust in my nose. Just got dust in your nose at the exact moment I changed. Allergy season is coming. That's part of the spell, you know. You'll never be able to watch a witch transform. You always sneeze, and you know how hard it is to keep your eyes open when sneezing? Ah, I wanted to see it. I know how you feel. I do too, but it's never going to happen. Does it feel like anything? Like when you transform? How to explain it? It's like... sort of like putting on a coat that's too small, just for a moment at least. Are you uncomfortable? No, not really. It's nice once you settle in. Switching back sucks. You feel crunched, like standing up after a long flight. But I don't have to deal with that. Must be nice. On that, dripping disdain in his voice makes me feel bad. A little. But he perks up quickly enough. His little bobtail twitches and he trots ahead of me. Which way? Let's go. You got it. Even though Reese told me to lead, he walks ahead. I have to announce which turns to take so he doesn't run off. Shouldn't he already know my address if he looked at my contact info? Maybe that's too far even for him. We get back to my place without much trouble. He managed to keep ahead of me the whole time. He really is a freaking quick cat. Alright, come in. You have to deal with my cat Mochi. I've never had another cat over, so he might be a bit weird or something. I open the door and oh no. I forgot what a trash can my apartment is. I brought someone over while it's like this. Oh, I'm not surprised. You're bad at cleaning the cafe too. I brought Reese over when it's like this. Maybe I can burn all the clutter away with the heart of my embarrassment. I dive for a trash bag and go into DEFCON 3 cleaning mode. It's a cacophony of soda can hitting soda can as I shovel everything in the side into a bag. Reese plops down on his haunches in the doorway. No. It isn't always like this. It's the magic. I had a spell go wrong and boom. Was it a garbage summoning spell? No, jeez. Although I think my magic is garbage-based. Okay, surprise. Look, I'll stuff you in the bag with the other trash. Alright. Good. Come and settle in while I run this to the trash chute. You're done? Just get your bobtailed butt in here. Reese weaves through my legs. I almost trip on him as I trudge down the hall with the trash. When I return, he already made himself comfortable on my armrest. Did you decorate the apartment yourself? It's my aunt's, okay? I'm just home-sitting. And you're doing such a good job taking care of it. I will seriously grab you by the scruff and drop you out the window. Wow, hostile. Fine. What's for dinner? I've got the cat food right over there. You'll have to fight Mochi for it since there's only one bowl. Good luck! Do you just pour your share of chow directly into the pizza boxes, or... I'm gonna take your wallet out and order 12 pizzas for myself. Ugh. I'll pay for dinner, but you better not foist any of your garbage pizza on me. We're getting Thai. You need to eat better. That's surprisingly sweet of you. Of course. If this is going to be a proper date, it's only fair of me to treat you. My heart smacks that beat like a kick drum. There's that D word again. Aha! You got it, I'll order. I fumble my phone and tap through the menus a little too forcefully. Good, now show me your stuff. You're magic, idiot. So, show me what you can do. Oh, yeah. Okay, prepare to be amazed. Okay, I fashion a plastic shopping bag into a balloon animal. The dog wilts onto the table. Ta-da! Amazing. Oh, like yours is any better. It is, but this isn't about me. This is about you. Try it again with better posture. Reese drills me on conjuring posture until the food arrives. Even then, I can't get a break. He makes me read while we eat. Really? I can't sit and enjoy my spring rolls for like 2 minutes? I thought you wanted a witch master, not a snuggle coach. I shouldn't be shocked you're a drill sergeant about magic too. Until you can read it without a cipher, we keep going. You can read this? I could read runes before I could read English. Keep going. Okay. I read aloud for a while so Reese can check my work. He's not saying anything. Maybe I'm doing a good job. But, wait. Is he sleeping? Is he purring? The heck are you doing? His ears perk up, then fall flat against his head as he turns away. His stump of a tail thumps the cushion. I can't help it just happens sometimes. And cats purr for more reasons than happiness, so don't get weird ideas. Are you unhappy right now? I'm gonna go for a walk. It means I need to take a walk. He leaps off the couch, but I lunge and grab him. Nice try, Gray. Aw, don't be like that. I'm not gonna make fun. But if you're unhappy, I can take you back to the cafe. Sorry if this is boring or a bother or something. No, it's not. This is nice. His bobtail thumps against my arm. I just hope he can't hear my heart beating the same way. Yeah, it is. I'm having a good time. And, don't take this the wrong way. His ears flick wildly in agitation. I can't see his face when he turns away like that. Your voice is really, nice when you read. It's relaxing. Is that weird? It's weird. Forget it. Oh, no, that's sweet. Thank you. My voice, now that I'm focusing on it, comes out a lot more quietly. He's right that it's a weird thing to say, but it's weird in a good way. I didn't expect him to be capable of sweetness. Maybe I'll try to say something sweet right back. Should I read some more? Whatever you want, doesn't matter to me. I loosen my grip and he leaps out of my arms. He mashes his little paws against the cushion and settles back down in his old spot. Well, back to reading. Oh. He fell asleep. I'll keep going. Huh? Ugh, my back is all out of sorts. I guess that's what happens when you sleep on a twisted, stale pretzel. Oh my god, the trash came back. This couch really does draw you in. I hope Reese slept less contorted. Oh, that's Mochi. Where'd he go? Did he leave after I dozed off? Maybe Mochi bullied him away to get his spot back. I bet he did. He's the only thing I know that's more of a brat than Reese. You're so rude, you know. I am nothing of the sort. Eh? Was that from my room? That little bobtail is sticking out from under my duffel bag. What the? Are you going through my clothes? Yes, you very much are. Going through them, or rude? Both! What the hell are you doing? I wanted to see if you owned anything besides that ratty hoodie. Looks like you may as well not, from what I'm finding. I grab a pillow from the bed and chuck it at him at full force. Unfortunately, he dodges. I should also coach you on fashion and aim. That glimpse of sweetness from last night must have been a dream or hallucination, because here he is, the little snot, right back at it again. Why are you in my room in the first place? Trying to steal my underwear? Ugh, of course not. Your apartment reeks of old pizza, so it was hard to sleep. I came in here to kill time. Crap, does it? I can't tell anyone. I didn't bother you last night when you dozed off. And besides, if you were so bored, you could have done something instructive, like study the magic book. I told you I don't need to, I know it already. Oh yeah, if you're so good, then why don't you prove it? I've never even seen you do magic. I don't need petty tricks to prove myself. Besides, we don't have time for this. We'll be late if you keep messing around. I'm not gonna forget it that easily. I don't take tardiness lightly, Avery. You know that. Ugh, alright, let me find my ratty hoodie and get ready. I'd rather you didn't, but if you insist. Man, I really like this hoodie, okay? It isn't ratty. I mean, there's a hole in the cuff that I put my thumb through sometimes, but that's just character. I smooth out the wrinkles while Reese watches by the door. Is this satisfactory, Your Highness? It'll do, I suppose. Now let's get going. Don't forget my bag. I throw some food to Mochi before we leave. He meows extra pathetically as we head out. If you're so jealous, get a job. I expect Reese to just run ahead of me like he did last night. For some reason, he's trailing behind instead. Avery. Yeah, what? This will be faster if you do the walking, so... So what? You want me to carry you? Only because it would be faster, you know? I don't want to get sweaty before work starts. Pretty sure cats don't sweat, but alright, come here. I wrap my arms around Reese's waist and scoop him up. I could just bear hug him all the way to the cat. Oh, he got away. I guess on my shoulders works too. Much better. Now, onward. I'm not a pack animal. Less talking, more walking. I should toss him to the nearest recycling bin. It's not a bad walk, all considered. He's a tiny cat and he's surprisingly good at balancing, so it's easy to forget he's there. I bet we're a real sight to behold for anyone who passes. Oh, there's that strange sound behind my ear. And a rumbling against my shoulder? You're doing it again. Doing what? Purring! I am not! His feet dig into my shoulders. Then before I know it, he's back on the ground. You should get your hearing checked. I think they call those auditory hallucinations. Now come on. He trots ahead, but I can see his little stumpy tail waving back and forth in a special agitated way that tells me how embarrassed he is. It's cute. Go ahead, I need to check something first. Reese walks up to the threshold of the cafe, but he's still not looking at me. Still in cat form, he trots over to the wall and starts sniffing. Man, he must be really embarrassed. Or he's just looking over Graves' handiwork from yesterday? That's probably it, but I kinda wish it was him being bashful. That's a weird thing to think, right? Even I'm surprised by that. Now, I'll come keep you company after I get some coffee. Yeah, alright. I drop his bag next to him and go in and get a cup of coffee for each of us. I know better than to touch Hayes' espresso machine when he's not around, so it's just the plain drip coffee. It's been out for a while. Mason says it was here when she got in. Did Graves make coffee and then vanish into the night? The morning, I guess? Whatever. I head outside, a mug in each hand. I hope that this plain, pleasant coffee is good enough for His Highness, Royal Pain in the Reese. Oh, he's back in his human form, but he's still hunched over the wall. Here you go. It might be a little burny, but I brought sugar if you want some. What? No, I don't drink coffee. Why didn't you say anything? I could have grabbed something else. Oh, I was distracted. It's fine, gimme. No, I'll get something else. No, you won't. I said I'll drink it. You went through the trouble of getting it. When he reaches for the coffee, his hand closes around mine for a moment. Okay. That is, just give it. He buries his face into the coffee mug, probably to get away from me. I don't know if I'm more distracted by his blushing or by the way his nose is wrinkling at the taste. Look, do you want me to show you some magic or not? I don't have all day. Is that what you're doing? Well, you wanted to see, right? Come on. Of course I do. I've been bugging you for like 2 days. Well, pay attention because I'm only gonna do it once. He reaches into his bag and produces a thick black paint marker. Does he use that as his wizard wand or something? He takes the cap off and presses it against the cafe wall. Whoa! I thought you of all people would not vandalize the place where you work. Just be quiet and watch. You're breaking my concentration. I'm gonna tell Graves. Just give it a minute, please. He turns away and draws on the wall with a slow, wobbly hand. I can't really tell what he's going for, but I should trust the veteran witch. There. Now wait a sec while it wakes up. Looks like there's a head, 4 legs, ear, tail. Okay, I can tell it's an animal. What kind? A cat? Dog? Pig? That's a cute bear. Yeah, that's probably it. Are you seeing things? Bears don't have tails. You work at a cat cafe, I'd imagine by now that you have an idea what a cat looks like. I guess there's always room for miracles. So, you drew a cat on the building. That's your magic? I mean, I like it, but I don't get how this isn't just graffiti. Meow! Is there a stray out here? Did one of the cats from the cafe get out? Oh, there it goes. He holds his hand out beneath the drawing, and it stretches? What? What? Did it move? Come here. To my disbelief, the doodle peels itself from the wall and steps onto Reese's hand. It sits down in his palm and stares up at me expectantly. What the heck? What the heck? That's so cool! My father is a design witch. Naturally, I take after him. This is his magic. Wow! Did he teach you that? In a way, I picked it up by mimicking him. He doesn't know I can do this. Not yet. The cat jumps out of his hand. As it touches the ground, the lines dissolve and dissipate. I can't maintain them for very long. Once I can, I'll show my dad what I can do. Did you come here so Graves can teach you how to maintain your drawings? I did, but he hasn't been much help. Anytime I ask, he changes the subject or makes me study something else. I think he's challenging me, making me earn it. It sounds kind of like he's just flaking out, but I won't rain on Reese's parade with my opinion. What does your dad do with design witch powers? You should know this, you're wearing his shoes. These are my limited edition Boy Luck high tops. Is your dad Boy Luck? Yes, he's the designer. My mother is the CFO. And I'm going to knock him right off the runway when I debut. Is that why you're wearing Boy Luck head to toe like all the time? If you got it for free, wouldn't you? Somehow knowing it's your dad makes that going from being stylish to being weird. And to think I was going to give you free swag. But not that weird. That's what I thought. That intel is strictly confidential, got it? I don't want the rest of the cafe to know. I don't want them to treat me differently. What makes you think I won't treat you differently? You never respected me in the first place. I don't imagine you'd start now. Hey, that's not true. I like you. Oh wow, we just knocked him off his socks. I wonder what's gonna happen in the next one. Tune in next time to find out. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later.